Alright, time for a Shyvana game. I will be playing against a Warwick here, which is fine. I do have to be a little bit careful though with how I play this, since this guy does potentially have pressure on an invade on me, which is why I'm going to start topside. I'm going to start topside here, even though both top laners have ignite, and generally you want to clear towards a lane like that. The reason I'm going to start topside here is because it's pretty likely that a Warwick will go for like blue, gromp, red buff and try like an early top play or an early invade. And neither of those are good for me, because I lose that 1v1 pretty hard early game. Warwick's a pretty strong champion, he has press the attack and everything. If I went for a press the attack Shyvana build, I'd have a slightly better chance, but still you have to remember that Warwick on low HP is very dangerous. So even if you do get him low, it is still extremely dangerous to face. So I'm going to clear towards bot lane for that reason instead, and I'll return to a top gank later on. Now Shyvana, she is actually, in my opinion, the absolute strongest AP jungler you can play in low elo. This is a lower rated game, so you guys are aware. The reason I say that she is the strongest player, AP jungler to play in low elo is for multiple things actually. Like one, the hitbox of her E, which is like her main damaging ability, is absolutely massive, so it's very hard to miss. She only has like basic concepts that you have to follow really to be able to pull off and, well, be effective on her. And with basic concepts I mean like landing your ultimate, actually connecting it is very crucial that you do that. Making sure that you go into melee range for the E. The E is hard to miss, like having overall objective control. Like she will teach you the dragon control stuff, but she'll also, of course, like have great burst damage. She doesn't require much skill. She only requires you to know really that you should be, well, hitting your E correctly, making sure that you hit your ultimate, try to go for those Qs for melee range hits, all that type of stuff. There's really some simple things that you have to know with her. And most AP junglers actually require you to have a lot more skill, I guess, on those champions. Right here, we hit the E first on everything in the camp, and then we activate W later, because this means that the burn tick will kill all the small ones here, as you can see. Right there. That died to the last burn tick hit, and if you don't do it the way I do it, then you're not gonna get it. So that's why I waited, like I auto attacked the group them first, hit the E, then wait a little bit for W, and then that way you can, well, get that camp down for free, which is obviously gonna speed up your clear, not having to hit every single small one time. And as you can see, we're looking at like a 315-ish full clear, which is definitely not bad. If you get a better leash on the blue buff, it's gonna be slightly faster, of course. But yeah. Also, with the small ones here, the only thing you have to hit is your burn tick from your W one time, and you will get it. So the first thing you always do is just a full clear. Works right there. Walking back into topside has 20 CS. Okay. I made a crucial mistake there, by the way. I did not click Warwick. I should have clicked Warwick for sure, know where he started by looking at his buffs. You can look at buff timers and know where someone started. I will go and scout here real quick. And just recall. So this is a pretty standard, like just a nice full clear start. Nothing too fancy about it, really. Go for Nashers first.
Without remorse.
Actually, buy the blasting one first, because getting some early AP is really good for like just overall damage to your kit. Attack speed is of course nice for more hits on your E. However, getting a little bit of like ability power, 40 AP scales really well with her kit, so it's actually overall a bit more valuable. She is definitely dead. She still has flash action. Oh no, ignites. Woo, rip. He didn't do scuttle. Can I fight him at that HP? I do have a blasting wand. Alright. This might be a bit of a risky fight. Walk away, wait for my E cooldown. Okay. The reason I win that play, by the way, is because I don't go into a 1v1 auto attack battle with Warwick. It is extremely crucial when you are playing against a Warwick that you do not ever stay and fight him in a one-on-one auto attack battle, because that will absolutely ruin you. You would have been able to get so many auto attacks on me because of his just innate attack speed when he gets low, right? That I would have easily died if I want to 1v1 auto attack battle him. And because I didn't do that, and because I actually kited him backwards the entire time, making sure that I like use my abilities when they're up instead of going for a straight up auto attack battle, he doesn't get the heal with his passive, and he will get bursted quite effectively in that situation. I would never have fought the Warwick, by the way, if I didn't have a clear item advantage over him. Like, I had a blasting wand on him, so that's the only reason I decided to go for that fight. He could go dragon here, potentially. I wonder if he does. He should probably place another controller in the pit. I am quite low, so if he does do a dragon here, there's not much I can do about it. He is doing dragon here. He is playing this a little risky, though. I'm just gonna let him tank dragon for a while. He can be my guest. Perfect. No, you... Oh my god, Echo. Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna have to run here. That doesn't hit me. I have a flash ready to go. Nope. Shit. I didn't react to that. Oh, damn. I'm so bad. I should have reacted to that, I guess. I mean, he kind of suicided for that kill, but I probably should have just flash reacted to it. The Zeref sniped the dragon with his ult. I didn't have my smite ready yet, and the Echo was consistently hitting dragon, unfortunately. I think he should have not hit the dragon at all, but, you know, is what it is. Losing dragon there is honestly not too bad, though. Like, Samira picks up quite a few kills for that overall play, I would say, so we're looking pretty good, I would say. Even though I should have probably flashed that Zeref W. Should have seen that one coming. Like, because I lost vision, I didn't really see it properly, which kind of wrecked me a little bit. Definitely not great. Let's go top scuttle first. Second tier scuttles are always a priority if you want those. Fight that away. Hit 6 here. With 6 I can go top lane. This guy has Camille ult, so this Tahm Kench could easily be dead because of it. Camille just has to ult him, and then he can be locked in a box. Did I just miss my E? Yo, I'm so bad right now. That has a massive hitbox, and I absolutely whiffed it. Whatever. That is my bad. Those are hard to miss, so I really messed up on that one. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Well, my ult's on cooldown now, and if this happens, like, my entire jungle is also respawning. I am not a big fan of this situation, though. Like, that's a little bit sad. I don't necessarily want to start losing my camps to my laners at 8 minutes into the game. That is really not what I'm looking for. Ooh, Warwick is in fact doing it, yeah. Which means I will have to react to this in kind, really. And go for his top side. He just picked up my red, and his red's still there. So it's quite simple in this situation. We react to the playmate. And go for his top side camps real quick. Got my ult back now as well, so... He's gonna obviously try to run for his red, but it's gonna be too late. Good. Probably gonna walk from that angle, so I'm gonna walk this way. Oh. There he goes. Landed my ultimate there. Very, very crucial. I'm not gonna make it to this guy in time, I don't think. I'll E in the bush just to see if he's still there. Oh, he was still there. I made it. Okay, nice. Red buff slow. Auto attack. Auto attack. Would have had an E up. He was recalling in that bush, so I figured I might as well give it a shot. And just E into that bush, right? I thought his recall timer was going to be fast enough, but it wasn't, so I actually hit him in time. That's really good. So we are looking nice right now. Right there with the Warwick, it's like, it's extremely crucial that you play it the way I played it right there. I made sure to land my ultimate first when going into a fight with him, and... Oh, no, I want this scuttle. Land my ultimate first, and then land like the E combo with that, because hitting an E in melee range is extremely impossible to dodge. I mean, it's also hard to miss, but I clearly missed it on top lane, so there is that, you know. Yeah, connecting that ult for that extra 227 damage right here is quite important. I'm actually going to stand and recall here, because I can bait this guy into the echo. You can see, play has been made. Holy moly, I was CC locked. Look at this CC timer, man. 4.5 seconds. Damn. That is a long-ass CC timer, and I couldn't do much about it, unfortunately. Fair enough for the enemy team. I also got ignited, which obviously didn't help. I really thought that the Echo was going to do a bit more damage, but I definitely misjudged that situation. 0 and 3 right now. Pretty clear that I misjudged that. Okay, well, is what it is. I'm not going to go for like any type of play right now. I need to make sure I get my dragon form back first. One thing to note about getting your dragon form back is the Gromp will regenerate your fury as well. Make sure to ping as soon as you see somebody on the map so your teammates are aware. Lower rating players tend to have some lack of map awareness, a little bit more tunnel vision on their lane, so some pings definitely help them out. I'm not going to use like my abilities as much here because I want to make sure I hit them enough. Don't do this to me. Okay. About to say, are you really just going to hit my camp there and deny me all this? Okay. My dragon form's not back yet, but should be fine here. Jesus Christ. Tough one.
They should run now.
Okay, I'll just do this camp here. He is gonna do dragon right now.
The dragon nears.
There is a ward here, which is not great. Make sure to land that. Ouch. You really hurt Warwick. Stuff that in right there. Guess that's fine. About all I can get. I'm gonna have to recall here. I'm way too low on HP. Zareth is playing really well, I would say. Doing an overall pretty damn good job. Respect it. I'm gonna get my Sorks for some magic pen. Don't wait for all my HP. I think I might actually just give this dragon. I don't think I can do much about it. I'm gonna have to get my dragon form back first, no matter what here. So I'm just gonna go for my top side. If I go for the Tom Ganj gank right here, dragon is definitely gone. So I'm gonna have to make a choice whether I actually go help top right now, or if I just clear my top side and just rotate down towards the dragon. Which is currently quite a decision, I will say. I think I'm just gonna rotate down and leave Camille for it. Do it. I think that's probably the better choice. I literally can't go top. If I go top, I lose dragon instantly. I literally can't go top. It's impossible. It is really sucks for my Camille right now, but there's just not much I want to do there. Like, this play, I can't predict this, right? Like, the enemy team kind of just hinted it a little bit, so I can't really play around that too much. Yeah, no, I'm gonna mute you in a second. Don't worry about it, buddy. Yeah, probably the best move that I just went bot lane, because now I get the dragon for free as well. Camille's just gonna have to deal with this. That's not my problem. It is definitely a better move for me to do what I did. Because I won that play on bot side, plus I get dragon now, so the overall play is much better. I'll just mute her though, because it's not worth it. Is what it is. Sucks for my Camille, but there's really not much I can do about it. If I decide to go top there, one, my team loses that fight, and two, we would have probably lost like a dragon as well. That fight would have gone worse overall. That would really be really bad. My solo laners are now currently complaining about ganks, but they have been playing really poorly overall. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna flame them for it, because this is low elo. Like, what would I expect, right? But I'm not gonna play accordingly to what they think they need. If that makes sense. Did I get spotted? How the hell are they walking back right now? I just completely deleted that, man. Plus 100 gold. That's what we like to see. Check his bot side real quick. There is, in fact, a Gromp here. Beautiful. The Warwick on top lane. If that Gromp is there, he's top lane. There's a high chance his wolves are up as well, so I'm just going to scout those out. And I think I'll just take the recall right now. Because I have a lot of gold. I need to invest that gold right here. Get the Night Harvester. Right there. I'll sprint mid here. He has Echo ult, so I don't think he should die, but he could. Okay, he's definitely dead to his Xerath ult here. Just unless Xerath just misses it all, that's one thing. Probably the best I was gonna get. I was trying to get there in time. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna get though. Like, my laners are gonna try to flame me, but they have played their lane pretty poorly, so it's not my problem. And it shouldn't be yours either. If this situation happens to you, please be careful. Please be mindful that it's not generally your fault. Not always, at least. Like, some situations, sure, you can do stuff, but in a good amount of situations, there's just nothing you can do, and you should just realize it. Because this guy picked Echo into his Xerath as well, which is just like, what are you gonna do into that lane, right? Like, from the first place. Like, even without Warwick just trying anything at all, just realize, like, what are you gonna do? Probably nothing, if you're being real. Ooh. Let's go here, I guess. He's soloed that. I'm not gonna go top, actually. I think if I want to kill, I'm gonna go... Oh, never mind. I see the Warwick now, so we're definitely walking up. Echo is also walking up, which means I actually kill Xerath here. There he goes. Xerath is then also probably going to walk up, so I definitely go for Xerath first. Fight it back with the E. Make sure to play this on distance. There he goes. There he goes. Right there, again, important. Play it, kite them back. Do not stand still and auto-attack, and use your abilities. It is very crucial that you use your abilities effectively. Right there. Now, normally I would go for a Magi's here, but probably most newer players won't be too comfortable with that, so I will skip the Magi's myself. I will not go for it. I'll just go death, like, I'll just finish like a more standard way without it, like just go death cap now and then play from there. Otherwise I would go like Magi's death cap void staff, is generally what I would do on Shyvana, especially if you're doing pretty well, but I understand that a lot of people will not be comfortable with Magi's, so I will not be like putting that in my main build at the moment, if that makes sense. See if I can quickly snipe out a blue from Xerath here, go mid. Check this. And can I just hit my E, please? There he goes. Half his HP gone. Need to land one more. There he goes. He should be dead. He's literally 1 HP. That is sad. Echo has flash as well. Like, you literally can just flash E, ignite, ult him, and he's dead. Good luck. I'm leaving though. There he goes. Beautiful. Right now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna focus on this Gromp. It's gonna heal me, plus it's gonna give me my Fury back a lot faster. So we're gonna do blue into Gromp, into instantly running towards Dragon. This way I can make sure that I have enough Fury for the Dragon fight. Otherwise, there is no way I can get enough. Right here, you can see my bar is almost full now. I think Warwick just died here, though, which is great. But this way I can fill up my Fury bar and still manage to, like, make it to Dragon, if that makes sense. Okay, fair play. I'm just gonna go do Dragon right now. Keeping in mind that the Gromp can regenerate your Fury is very crucial if you want to have some tempo with it. I missed the smite on that one. That's pretty bad, I would say. Give it to him. I don't really necessarily need it. Some kinds here. Not worth shutdown gold anymore. Over the wall. And then over the wall again. And then they're dead. I mean, I have two solo laners that are not doing particularly well, I would say. Which will happen, but it should be fine. Let's wait for this to respawn here. We finish that off. And then we're just going to go for Crux now. On Crux, we want to make sure we don't use too many abilities and actually auto-attack this a bunch to get my form back. So you're going to see me just auto-attack this a ton here instead of using any of my E or my W. I need to get those hits in. As you can see, like one Croc Camp can basically give you all of your Fury back if you just auto-attack it to death. I'm just going to type it out. If they do it, it is what it is. So we are going for Void Staff next. I'll have a Blasting Wand here as well. Future's Market allows for like that nice extra purchase right there. They're still walking up, but they're not getting punished for it, which is great. I'm going to have to ignore my top here. I'm going to have to play around my bot for the rest of this game, no matter what. Even if Camille's goes 0 and 14, there's nothing else to do about it. This fight's going to happen right now. I'm going to catch up to this guy. One shot to him. There he goes. And you see that E right there? Just a straight melee range E that just absolutely blasted them. And it's like that E is hard to miss right there. Like you just hit the ult, try to hit the ult. Hit the ult for damage because it does 900 damage. This is where most Shyvana players mess up that I see. They do not hit the ult when playing Shyvana. It does a lot of damage, especially if you're building AP. So it is very crucial that you actually do go for it. I need to go kill Gromp right now. If this Echo hits my Gromp, I'm going to be really annoyed, but... Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to do much regardless. Like, he backed in a, like, instant back position, which was smart. But I need my Dragon form there, so I'm going to do Gromp first to get the Fury regeneration from it, and then try to look for a play afterwards. 2 minutes on Dragon. I have my Void Staff now as well. Last item, I'm going to go for a Cosmic Drive here. For the movement speed. Also, like, yeah, just overall ability haste is great on Shyvana, of course. I'll take the ability haste. I want as much ability haste as possible to get more ease off in fights, essentially. So, I would normally sell my boots for the Cosmic Drive in like a late game Shyvana build, but because I do not have Magi's right now. Are you gonna clear my camp? You literally counter jungle me. Holy moly, getting counter jungled by my own AD carry. You have to be joking. Doesn't matter, she's 0 and 6 anyway. I'm sorry, that's just funny every time, man. It is literally just funny every time. I'm actually gonna check here for Baron. Take those to pure damage in. Whoa, 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 Warwick. Can we not do this, buddy? Please. Throw that back. I'm gonna have to walk. Oh, don't kill me, please. Don't hit me from turret, please. Holy moly. Mark's gonna be super fast. I need to hurry this up. I need to get to his blue buff here. Smite this right away. Kill this quickly and go for his Gromp. Okay, good. Be smart about that again. Important. Hit that. My bot lane is not reacting. Maybe I should ping more. I missed that one. That's bad. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to recall, I think. My HP is way too low for this to be a play. I really want this dragon, but on my HP right now, I can't afford to do it. I'm gonna just sprint for it still. Now, I don't have dragon form here, but this is gonna spawn in 10 seconds, so... we should be able to burst this before Warwick will be able to get there, and it takes priority over getting my dragon form back, obviously. I will leave the red buff up for the The mirror, I suppose. I'll just go clear my top side real quick. Wait for my team to get back. Got my Cosmic Drive for my top side here as well. Whoa. Interesting. We are turning around for this. Pull it. We can Baron here. I will quickly take the blue here. Get myself a refreshed blue for ability haste.
By the blood of my father, I will end them.
Doesn't matter. Nautilus should tank this. Reason Nautilus should tank this because the tank it does 50% reduced damage to Baron, and it shouldn't be me because I probably do the most damage to Baron right now. Missed it by 17 HP on the smite there. Make sure to clip into the scuttle there for the extra movement speed running up. I probably don't have to ult for this, so I'm not going to, I think. Yep, dead. Nice. Perfect. I'm just going to take it back because I have Cosmic Drive here, which is a solid back. Plus, I can get a blue pot with Futures Market, I think. I can. That is huge. So if you would go for the Magi's, you would obviously have a bit more AP than going for a Cosmic Drive gives you, because this only gives 65, while Magi's gives us like a serious amount. I don't know the exact amount, I'm being honest, but it's a lot. But yeah, the Cosmic Drive here is mainly just there for the ability haste that I get and also the movement speed I get from it. So if I then get any type of engaged Night Harvester proc into a Cosmic Drive, it's going to be pretty over for whoever I'm chasing. I'm gonna just push mid here. I could Dragon Form and just snipe him out of this. I might actually do that. Yeah, he's dead. He walked up too far there, so it's just whatever. Did that hit? Could have hit. I don't know. Probably not, actually, because that probably would have procced something. I don't like the fact that my Nautilus didn't walk up. I should have pinged him for it, because that would have allowed me to run through turret, which was obviously would have been nice. He's dead. But he didn't do such a thing, so... Fight back. Do not fight him head on. Now, instead of actually pushing with my team right now, I'm going to quickly just do this to get my Dragon Form back. Hello, hit that. Before I try anything else. There we go. Currently have my Dragon Form back, so now I'm going to be more useful in the fight. Like, I know I have less pressure in this fight currently, but if I fight without having my Dragon Form, it's going to be really bad. She dead? Wow. Didn't kill him in one hit, eh? Yeah, that's it for Shyvana. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, learned something, and, well, hit the like button below if you did. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the damage stats, the end result, I guess, I ended up doing 45.7k damage, which is pretty much triple the rest of the game, and double, like, some exceptions. So that's really good. Now, of course, I'm a higher rated player playing against lower rated players, so this might not be as stomping for you if you are going to play this yourself. But you see the basic concepts that I try to lay out for you, like landing your ultimate, hitting that E, all that stuff, using your Gromp for a Fury regeneration, kiting backwards, not trying to fight champions in melee range as much. So all those things add up. I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to do this. Shyvana is really not that difficult of a champion to pull off, especially if you, like, stick to those basic concepts. So, yeah. True damage here, I ended up doing 3k with it. Damage to objectives at 27.3k. Healing done at 10k. Damage taken at 31k as well. Self-mitigated damage at 19.5k. Gold earned at 20k. And then for the runes... the first strike dealt 2200 damage with a gold earned of about 2000. This is why we go first strike, by the way, over any other rune, if I haven't mentioned this yet. First strike gives you a ton of gold, which will snowball your build faster. So every kill you can get like an extra 100 gold here, like an extra 50, 100, 200 gold there. The later you scale into a game, the more gold you're going to get, of course, per one shot that you do. But this scales your build faster, which means you get your items quicker, which is obviously great for Shyvana. So you're really looking to get that scaling in, which is also why you have Hugest Market, because it provides with extra ability to buy certain items at certain times. I used it 4 times this game. You can use it 0 times in some games, but it would still be a good rune to have in the situation that you would need it. And then for Transcendence, we refunded 34 seconds, which is really good. And then Gathering Storm would have obviously stacked up more the later the game goes. And this is just what gives you like kind of endless scaling. And that's the reason I kind of take it, especially in low elo games. You want to take this, especially if you're playing low elo. If you're not too good at closing out games, Gathering Storm is going to become better and better and better. And it's going to give you like that endless scaling throughout a game. Now, last item in this as well, I would switch out boots for probably a Lich Bane for the movement speed as well from that. And then more burst damage when I jump in with Q. And yeah,